In a significant development for the commercial space industry, the Federal Aviation Administration has opened dual mishap investigations into both SpaceX and Blue Origin, following partial failures of their respective rockets. The incidents occurred during this week's test flights of SpaceX's Starship and Blue Origin's New Glenn vehicles. Starting with SpaceX, their latest Starship test flight ended dramatically when the upper stage lost communications and subsequently exploded during its 7th test flight. The incident occurred approximately 8.5 minutes after launch from their Starbase facility in Texas. SpaceX has reported that preliminary data suggests a fire developed in the aft section of the ship, leading to what they diplomatically termed a rapid, unscheduled disassembly. Elon Musk later provided additional details, indicating that an oxygen and fuel leak in the cavity above the ship's engine firewall may have been the root cause. While the explosion created quite a spectacle visible as far as Turks and Caicos, fortunately, there have been no reported injuries. However, the FAA is still investigating potential property damage and flight disruptions to commercial aircraft. As for Blue Origin, their maiden launch of the New Glenn rocket encountered problems during the attempted recovery of its first stage booster. While the initial launch from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station went according to plan, the booster failed to successfully land on Blue Origin's cargo ship as intended. In response to these incidents, the FAA has effectively grounded both vehicles until the companies can demonstrate their safety for future flights. This means both SpaceX and Blue Origin must complete thorough investigations, implement any necessary corrective actions, and receive FAA approval before returning to flight operations. It's worth noting that this isn't the first time SpaceX has faced such scrutiny. Following Starship's first launch attempt in April 2023, the FAA mandated 63 corrective actions before allowing subsequent launches. Despite these setbacks, SpaceX remains optimistic, with Musk suggesting they could be ready for another launch attempt as early as next month. The silver lining for SpaceX was the successful capture of the Super Heavy booster by the launch tower's catching arms, demonstrating that at least some aspects of their innovative recovery system are working as intended. This partial success, amid the overall mission failure, highlights the inherently challenging nature of developing new space launch systems.